Yo, here we go, attempt number 5. This is how many times it's taking me to try do this lap guide here. The corners just come at you so quickly that I just cannot keep up with all the relevant information that I want to give. So this might be quite a vague track guide, but I'm going to have to spit bars like Eminem. I'm about to be the rap god. Setup wise this week, I've changed quite a lot on the car. I changed the camber, the aero, the roll bars, the ride height, but I will link setups for all 3 cars in the shared setup this week for everyone. I've done 3 laps again this week, sort of one of which I tried to take easy on the first lap so that I could give myself a chance in preemption to getting it all out, as I knew it was going to be a hard task. However, I obviously didn't go slow enough, so still just cannot keep up. That's alright, that's my problem, not your guys' problem. So now this track here, there's a few sections that have got a really niche line to them, and this last section in general is incredibly brutal. Unless you really know this track inside out, the line is brutal to get comfortable with. So this section that we're currently in right now, I'll explain in greater detail next lap. But just for now, starting the lap, try meet the curb at the top of the corner when those red and white barriers start on the right. We'll keep that in mind for next lap. Now, coming down the main straight, the brake boards are on the right hand side. You want to brake just before the 50 board, sort of between the 100 and the 50 board. Now be careful of the inside curb, and be wary of the outside curb, but you can use the outside curb. I would stay off the inside curb altogether. Now there's a curb on the left here for turn 2. Keep it nice and tight initially, and then in at the apex here, and then try and make this 2 corners into 1 corner so you can straighten up the braking. Brake at when the curbing starts for the hairpin, and keep it tight to the curbing all the way around. Now for the long left, start on the right hand side of the track, be patient initially on the throttle, and then really go NATO after that. Now brake at the 100 board here for the hairpin. Be careful, this corner's a little bit off cambered, so just be careful how you get on the throttle. Really wait till you're straight. Coming down the hill here, you can brake at the 50 board here, and you just need to brake just a little brake, and then you can honestly instantly be back on the throttle. Stay off this curb on the right here, but you need to hug the curb all the way around. Try get underneath that Bosch sign, and then you need to brake in a straight line just down 1 gear here, and really try turn these 4 corners into 3 corners. So just 1 apex there and straight line that, and then I don't even shift gear for this one. Get back all the way over the left for this final corner. Try and meet the curb at the top where that red and white barriering starts, to really slingshot yourself onto the straight. You need to be back flat by that point. Right, so that was the slow lap. So this lap here is even more brutal. Now just before the 50 board on the right hand side, be wary of the curbing on the left, be wary of the curbing on the right. Just be the curbing on the left is the right, just don't try to go over it. Now the curbing that starts on the left hand side just before turn 2, be tight initially. Turn this 2 corners into 1 corner by taking like a wider arc. Really straighten up for the braking. Brake at the curb on the right, on the left. Sorry. Tight. Hug it all the way around. Now get far right and be patient on initial throttle. See, I wasn't here. That's right. This is not about me. Go a little bit off track. Brake at the 100 board. You can brake a little bit after the 100 board, but try not to be too much deeper after the 100 board, as you'll just end up blowing your apex. Obviously being careful on the throttle. Now coming down the hill, just a little dab at the 50 board, and then instantly back on the throttle. Be patient to turn in here, but you really need to keep a tight line all the way around. Get underneath that Bosch sign, and then just down 1 gear and really try straight line that braking, so that you can turn that little chicane into 1 corner. You can be quite aggressive through this section here. Swing it all the way back over to the left. Don't start in the middle of the road, just swing it all the way back over to the left and meet the curbing at the top. And yeah, across the line. Now the third lap here I won't commentate over, but yeah, good luck. And if you've got any questions, just let me know. See you.